Superiority complex. A person with a superiority complex overly believes that he or she is better than others in various aspects such as intelligence, abilities, social status, or achievements. This belief often leads to behaviours and attitudes characterised by condescension, arrogance, and a tendency to look down on others. People with a superiority complex may constantly seek praise and admiration from others, while rejecting or devaluing people because they consider them inferior. Inferiority complex. Unlike a superiority complex, an inferiority complex is characterized by deep-rooted feelings of inadequacy, low self-worth, and the persistent belief that one is inferior to others in certain aspects. The person constantly compares himself to others and sees that he lacks abilities, talents, or qualities. Oedipus complex. The Oedipus complex is a psychological concept that describes a child's unconscious feelings, thoughts, and sexual sensations toward his mother. According to Freud, during the phallic stage of psychosexual development, which typically extends from 3 to 6 years of age, children experience intense feelings and conflicts regarding their sexuality. Boys, in particular, have feelings of desire for their mothers and view their fathers as rivals for their mother's affection. This leads to feelings of competition and jealousy towards the father. This complex is considered normal in the child's psychosexual development. Once this stage ends, sexual feelings towards the parent of the opposite sex disappear and the feeling of solidarity with the parent of the same sex increases. Hero complex. Person with hero complex has an excessive need to be a hero or a savior in various situations he faces. This can manifest itself in the form of a strong desire to help others, even without being asked to do so. The person may even create a problem in order to solve it later, just in order to appear as a savior hero. Sibling rivalry. Sibling rivalry refers to the competition, jealousy, and conflict that can arise between siblings. It often involves a desire for attention or appreciation from parents or other family members. Sibling rivalry can manifest itself in different ways, such as arguing, physically fighting, comparing, or trying to one-up each other. Martyr complex. An individual with a martyr complex portrays themselves as a victim or excessively sacrifices themselves for the sake of others, often in an attempt to gain sympathy or attention. People with a martyr complex may believe they are constantly wronged or persecuted and may feel self-important or righteous in their suffering. Attachment complex. Attachment theory describes the emotional bond or attachment that forms between infants and their caregivers, especially during the first years of life. This bond is essential for the infant's emotional development and influences his or her future relationships and behaviors. Healthy attachment is characterized by feelings of security, trust, and comfort with the caregiver. Guilt complex. A guilt complex is the constant belief that you have done something wrong, and the exaggerated feeling of guilt when you do a simple mistake. People with a guilt complex may constantly blame themselves for things that are not their fault, feel responsible for others' feelings or well-being to an extreme degree, and struggle with self-esteem issues due to persistent feelings of inadequacy or failure. In the end, thank you for watching. Enjoyable tour of the channel.